All right. If you guys were just watch the introduction of Dale here, you'll see that I got a little different horse than I had with Tesoro. So we're gonna get started right away. I'm gonna give a little bit of an evaluation of this horse and what I think of him and where I'm gonna go, and um, talk to you guys a little bit about his backstory that I know of, and we will get started. So I'm gonna get a stick and string here because he's gonna need he's a little bit different than Tesoro. And I'm just gonna move him around a little bit. I honestly haven't seen his gaits or anything in person. So what I was told about Dale is something about he ended up getting found and from the tornado or something along those lines, and I don't know all those details, but he survived a tornado, and I think he was quite a bit younger, and the rescue ended up with him, and they did some work and were going to start him, but he was pretty small and not really developed enough, and it didn't go according to plan from what I was told. He just wasn't strong enough. So they let him grow up, and he's good size now. We can start really doing some stuff with him. I'm not in a hurry to get on him, but I'm going to start conditioning him for going under saddle so we can get started on this journey of ours. Now, I was told that he had some groundwork done with him, and that groundwork's not really my style. Like, there's some stuff that's in it that's my style, but I'm going to recognize when he's close, and I'm going to adapt how I work with my horses to what he knows to kind of manipulate it around in a way that's going to work for me and for him in his future. So you see he's kind of looking around. He's only been here for a day, and I just really wanted just to do a video of letting you guys know what we were doing, and he obviously needed more. He had other plans. So I mean, I haven't even brushed him since we've got here, and I just want a little bit of evaluation. So that's what we're doing now. Now I like his gait. I like his size. I know once he's muscled up, he's going to be even better. But this horse has almost no mental focus. Now, I don't know if that's naturally him or what, but my first job with him, outside of conditioning so I can ride him, is to gain focus. And for those of you that watch Tesoro's progress, you'll know that I have a specific way that I do that works every time, and that specific way is different with every single horse. So he needs to move his feet. I'm letting him move his feet. The only thing I'm correcting him on right now is like he's leaning on the halter looking out, and I'm treating it just like I was riding him. So my hands are open, my hands are closed, and if I've got to pull a little bit, I'll pull a little bit. But then he gave, and he came in, looked in. I gave him a release for that, and I'm just going to ask him right back out. See the change so quickly? There. One thing I learned about this horse when on my trip up here is that he's very smart, and he remembers everything. So now he's back to where we're square one, but I'm doing the same thing. I closed my hand, and then he gave. Closed my hand, and he gave. And so this is my repetition for him to get him the beginning, the focus on me. And as you can see, it's working here on this side. So we're going to get one more on this side, because technically this is an evaluation with him, but obviously it's a training session as well. And I just want you to see the beginnings of the difference of this horse and how quickly it happens. So I close my hand. Close my hand because we lost him. But you see he's kind of slowed down on his gait. And he's gonna slow up and he's gonna face up and look in here and come into me here just a second. Just like that. And he needs to move his feet. He wants to move his feet. Cat scared him. But we need to work on that focus on him. So now we're going to switch directions. And see, he likes this way on to me now because it makes sense to him. So we'll do the same thing on this side, and then we're going to call it a day for him. Close my hand when he's leaning out. Close my hand when he's leaning out, and I've got a little help here because I don't know if you'll hear that, but that's my Andalusian mare that's next to him. That's on that end of the round pin. So I know he's going to look out there, so I prepare for it. And when he gives, I'll open my hand up. And we're going to wait on him for that slow down and the face up to me and come into me at his leisure, because his mind is down there with that other mare. So I want to encourage him to come back here with me. You can't force that. You really can't. Like, you can try and run a method and force it, but basically what you end up doing is creating a horse that doesn't tell you where their mind is, and they just mechanically work for you. So he didn't come in, but that's okay. I've got all eyes and ears on me because I can come over here and then he steps in. So I know that I have that. So I'll reward that. And then we're going to do that one more time on this side, actually 2 more times. So we get 3 on it. The reason why I like 3, especially when I'm just doing things, just getting started, is because I don't want too many repetitions, because I want him to look for it more. And the reason why I didn't take that is because he was kind of pawing and being a little bit naughty there. Just like that. So the reason being I like 3 is because the first time might have been an accident. The second time, he might have done it without thinking. And the third time, he probably processed what we're doing, and it's going to give me an idea and him an idea of that's what we're looking for. So there again, but then we lost him. But there's already a big change there in just a few minutes. Close my hand, open. There we go. So that was 2, because the last one I could take, but I didn't get to pet him. So I'm going to do one more. So I'm going to ask him out. Close my hand, open it, 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 close my hand, open it. He's acknowledging me, and he's going to turn around here and stop here in just a second, unless he gets too far distracted, like there. So close my hand, open it. So this is why it's so important to do, like I like 3 times, especially on the first session with him, because he's deciding if he wants to do it. Because like his mind left. The first time, it kind of was an accident. The second time, he did what was correct, but then he left. That third time, he did well, and he turned in and faced me, and I was able to pet him. And so this time, he's licking and chewing, and he's not feeling, good boy. He's not feeling like I'm making him stop moving his feet. I'm letting him work himself out a little bit and focus on it. There, now that he faced up, I'll walk up, see if we can pet him. Nope, he's not ready. This is what that third time's all about, because see, he's deciding, and he's not really focused on me, and we'll wait for him, because he's making the wrong thing hard. He's the one not focusing here, and he knows, he's had 2 examples, 2.5 this side, of what I'm looking for. So we'll wait and see if we get that one more. And with him, we might do a 4th one just to see how much it's sunk in. Cause see here, we're not staying kind of focused here with anything. So he's not doing bad. I'm not going to push him harder because I'm just going to shut him down more. This horse needs to be moving his feet in order for the mind to work. And I think there's 2 extremes. There's a horse that needs to know why its feet are moving, and there's a horse that needs to move its feet to know what it's doing. And he needs to understand that, like, I need his focus for his safety and mine, but not in a brash way. I want it in a way that I'm proving to him that I'm a leader that's worth following. So see, he's kind of licking and chewing. He's not staying present, and we'll just wait for him. The only requirement is he needs to walk, and we'll just wait for him. There. So I'll pet him, and he's off and running again. So we got to work on this side. This side, he was he's a little bit different than the other side. So that's okay. I know that now because this is part of his first day in evaluation. And now he ran out. We're going to do it one more time. Close my hand. And you see, even though he bends, he's bending his neck to me, but you see he's still leaning, he's still bent at the pole out, and he's still looking out. So that's another thing that I want to keep an eye on, because that tells me that he's just physically going around, and he knows that physically he needs to go around me, but he's not mentally committed. Every time I go walk up to him, he feels he needs to lead on this side. And in order to get this through to him, what we're going to do is we're going to change it. This is why I don't really believe in methods. This is why I believe that methods are guidelines. And this is from my experience of thousands of horses of different breeds, different temperaments. So what we're going to do is when he acknowledges me again and stops, I'm not going to pet him from this side today. I want him to look at me. I want him to bend and commit properly and not feel like he has to, but not commit fully mentally. And then we're going to switch directions. Oh, never mind. Nope, we're not. We're going to call that, and we're going to leave him go. But initially, what I was going to do is switch directions and get him to face up with me and come in and let me pet him from the other side. So that is pretty much what I'm going to do with him today on this. And we will be back at it again tomorrow. Is that thing going to stop from back there?